Hello everyone and welcome to the I'll Try That Podcast 2021 Christmas party!
Yay! Ho ho ho!
That's a klaxon going off. So,
That's not very Christmassy, Rich.
Party though, isn't it?
So we've got a bit of a festive themed and a bit of a change of the usual for you all this evening. So I'm joined obviously as always by Barber, Drabbers, Simmo and myself, Joe.
Season's greetings.
Season's greetings everyone. Come one and all. What we've got for you this evening is that each of us have selected two different beers that we're going to do a bit of a show and tell about. Festive themed / Christmassy themed. And Simmo has also prepared for us a beer quiz. Because we all know how we love a good quiz.
Yeah.
So,
Christmas fun.
Shout out to the three websites that definitely I didn't take questions from.
Well,
thank you,
I think
websites.
That's fair. Thank you, websites. Undisclosed websites.
Thank you for being honest as well, Simmo.
Yeah.
Not what I intend to be doing with my answers.
Yeah, so it does raise the point that Google is banned for the whole of the... although we're all virtually signing in right now for this conversation, Google is banned from your...
Someone's going to be using Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Does Ask Jeeves even exist anymore?
I'm not too sure. Or I'd like to think so, but it's probably gone the way of like teletext.
Right, who wants to kick us off with their beer?
Barbs and me should probably go off because we've got the same one.
We're twinning with beers. Ooh. Yay!
Actually, twinning on the other side of the world. Let's just get that there.
Pretty remarkable, that, actually. So I'm surprised you managed to get this beer where you are.
Well, it was actually the only Christmas beer I could find, and it was an English one.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's don't keep the listeners on tenterhooks any longer. What is it you've got there, Simmo?
Oh well, I've got a Hook Norton Brewery, Co.Limited. The 12 Days Original Porter. It's a 5.5%, and supposedly it's full-bodied lyrical sweetness.
Lyrical sweetness.
Lyrical, what does that mean?
You know what?
Lyrical sweetness.
Gets you feeling sing-songy, isn't it? It puts a song in your heart.
It's the play on the song. The 12 Days of Christmas.
It sounds like something the Sugar Hill Gang would say, though. Like when they're rapping it out.
If they made a beer, too.
Yeah.
The lyrical sweetness.
Yeah.
It does sound like it.
Coming right at you. Me and my boys hopping
with Cleopatra.
That annoyed me that you got that.
Sorry.
Barbs, what's the flavour supposed to be?
It's kind of meant to be. I'm getting it as the sort of what mincemeat. The fruity stuff that goes in sort of Christmas cake, isn't it? Sultanas and berries and dried fruit, but it's a strong nutty beer.
Full of nuts.
It's
full of nuts.
It's nuts.
So something for all those squirrels out there.
Yeah, exactly. Nutty sweet porter, sweetie, nutty nuts.
How does it compare to the chestnut beer we had the other week, Matthew?
The chestnut one, that was our...
that was the one I had that was very chestnutty, that I sent round to you guys.
Oh, I thought that was the chocolatey one. Oh,
Rich had the chocolatey one that was...
Yeah, but
my favourite.
yours wasn't described as chocolatey, but I thought was very chocolatey. This is, to me, not so chocolatey, but it is, as I may have mentioned previously, nutty and sweet.
Lyrically sweet.
Yeah, well, I actually like it. I think it's quite an interestingly sweet beer for what I thought it'd be quite a nasty aftertaste.
And it's kind of, I'm looking again at the colour. It's to me, it's almost a bit more reminiscent of some of those, like those ruby beers. It's quite like that kind of wintry
Hobgoblin
big tramp in the woods, and that's. I was just trying to think which one it was. It has whiffs of that. Obviously, it's important. So it's a little bit different, but it's not a million miles away to me.
So what is this beer again? Just so I know, because this might be a stocking filler for my dad who loves hobgoblins.
This is Hook Norton.
Hook Norton Brewery, 12 Days. I incidentally visited the Hook Norton Brewery back in July, and they're pretty cool. And we could almost do a whole... We probably should do a whole episode on them. They've been around since 1849.
Oh, wow. Let's definitely get some chat.
They're one of
I can get all four of their beers.
Oh, can you? You can get Old Hooky as well.
Guys, you're giving away a whole episode on Hook Norton in this.
Well, okay, this is a short teaser then.
That's fine. My go, I'd like to talk about my beer now.
I haven't finished.
I don't care, you finish now. I'm reviewing a brewery we've visited many times. So I've gone back to Brewdog because we've been there because they've always got some interesting flavours coming around this time of the year. So I've gone for the Marshmallow and Chocolate Stout by Brewdog.
Oh, nice.
Combinating of the two. As you can see, I've already drunk majority of it, coming in at 7.1%. Hitting hard, Sweetheart Joe.
That's quite a robust beer you must have.
It's fairly full on, but I can tell you, Barber, if you want a chocolatey beer, get yourself this bad boy.
I'm going to give that a go. Are you getting marshmallows too? Let's just talk about the beer. We'll have to come back to what it is that Joe's got on his head in a minute. But is it? Are you getting marshmallow too?
You know what? You can definitely taste the marshmallow, and it kind of you know when you eat a marshmallow and you kind of get that kind of like tacky feeling. Yeah. I'm getting that a little bit, and it was like pouring a chocolate milkshake out to try and get this into the can, out of the can. So yeah, crack on it, get on it. It's good. Well done, Brewdog.
What's the ABV of that beer?
7.1.
Whoa,
okay. Punchy then.
Yeah,
it's punched me in the gut
with your marshmallows.
Is
it like with the marshmallows? Are they like you're eating marshmallows out the packet, or do they taste, or is it marshmallows that have been roasted over a fire? You know, that kind of very Christmassy feeling thing.
It tastes like, you know, the marshmallows when you get them in a hot chocolate and they've melted a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's basically an alcoholic hot chocolate. Cold.
Oh, really? Is that?
Yeah, milkshake.
Dangerous.
Would be the best.
A 7.1% milkshake.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm drinking right now.
It's the sweetness. Sweetness is going to mask that, isn't it? So you probably will end up slipping into a trap almost.
It's quite quaffable.
Quaff.
Before I get to my beers, I thought, because I've got a Christmas jumper because I can't find it in my packing. I haven't unpacked it yet. What I thought I'd do is I'd wear an assortment of different hats throughout the course of the session. So this is my first one, which doesn't fit over my headset.
Yeehaw.
I love the fact that he's put it over the headset, hasn't even attempted to I don't know.
The headset's not going on over the cowboy hat, is
That's
it?
true.
No.
Is it fair to describe that as a cowboy hat for the listeners?
It is a cowboy hat. It's a genuine cowboy hat that I got in the United States of America.
So
Joe, from a cowboy.
Yeah, he killed a cowboy in a duel.
Oh, I could do that. There you go. That's the best I can do.
That slight change of angle has turned you into not just Joe Druitt, but rootin' tootin' Joe Druitt.
Yeah, he spits tobacco right now.
Yeah. Boy, howdy. There's a snake in my boots.
Let me do this review. So the beer I've chosen first is called I'm not going to get any help from the label because it's all from the Netherlands. And this is might be Germany. Actually, it's probably more likely to be Germany. It's a De Ranke Pere Noël. It's a Christmas, and it's their exceptional Xmas beer. And exceptional spelt with an X. Just so you know, it's extreme.
A Père Noël, I think I nearly picked that up. I thought it was Belgian, but I could be wrong.
You are probably right. So this is, as they refer to it, as their Christmas ale, but it's a different take on a Christmas ale. So, what do you think of when you think of Christmas ales?
Chestnuts over an open fire.
Christmas pudding.
Yeah, so you're thinking quite rich, maybe a bit sweet. You guys have talked about some nut, kind of Christmas pudding flavours.
Dried fruit.
Barber may have mentioned nuts.
Nutty nuts. Yeah.
Nutty nuts. Well, this is not that. This is basically, what they've said is that it's the opposite. It's an amber-coloured beer that tastes quite bitter. So I've started drinking this thing. And I kind of, it's got a complex taste. You kind of get a bit of almost like some licorice flavouring coming with it. I wouldn't say the bitter like a bitter beer, where you're kind of, that kind of distinctive taste. But it certainly has a, something a bit more caramel in its flavour. All in all, I think the exceptional Xmas beer, something a little bit different for a seasonal beer. Definitely something to try and give it a go.
Quiz time.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, welcome to the quiz. Question 1 is, which is the most sold... Now, it's going to be United States. Which is the most sold beer in the United States? Is it Bud Light, Michelob, or Coors?
This is one I shall have to ponder.
I think I've got this.
I don't know.
It is a quiz, so you'll find out. So, put your answers in. Okay, it is Bud Light. Well done, everybody.
Oh, nice. Get a point each. Love it.
Okay, right. Next, question 2. Which country consumes the most beer per capita?
Is
that Is that Germany? Is that the A, Germany, B, Czech Republic, C, Poland? Okay, so it is actually the Czech Republic. So Joe and Barb's getting you one. No, question 2.
Question 3, right?
Question 3, that's the one, yeah. The famous dark stout Guinness originates from Ireland and is now brewed in almost 50 countries. While thoroughly enjoyed in Ireland, one sovereign state consumes more Guinness than the Irish. Which is it? Is it A, the United Kingdom, B, the United States, C, Australia?
We should know this.
I'm pretty sure we said this.
It is the United Kingdom.
Yeah! 3 from 3.
Wasn't that A?
Yeah, boys, you put B.
No, that was B.
No, it was A, wasn't it?
No, it was A, boys.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. You guys are wrong.
No, you said United. You said United States was A.
No, I said United Kingdom, then I said United States, and then I said Australia. I definitely did. Couldn't
We're going to have to... Good job, we've got
I
this
think
recorded.
you said United States, United Kingdom. Thankfully, we've got this recorded to go back to.
Yeah. Okay, so...
It's all fallen down on the third question.
Yeah, I know. Question 4. Reassuringly expensive was the advertising slogan for which beer? Is it A, Peroni, B, Sapporo, C, Stella Artois?
And as an aside, I hope everyone at home is playing along to this.
And beating us, probably. Yes, it is indeed Stella Artois. Well done, everybody.
This is awesome. It's almost like we've been paying attention to our own podcast.
Okay, question 5. Brewmeister's Snake Venoms is claimed to be the strongest beer in the world. How much ABV does it have? So, is it 67.5? Is it 55.4 or 60.3?
Simmo FM.
All of those could kill a rhino. That's all I'm going to say.
You are really convincing me that you should have been a DJ here, Simmo, with your...
Yeah. He definitely has a face for radio.
Okay, so it is indeed I'm just going to check. It is indeed 67.5. Barber, you are the master of disaster.
That's crazy. An almost 70% ABV beer.
That's
wow.
horrible.
Yeah.
It comes in pints. It comes in pints. I'm getting one. That's a little... I just wanted to crowbar in my Lord of the Rings reference for fans. Salted pork.
Question 6. Out of Bud Light, Amstel Light, and Miller High Life Light, which beer has the lowest alcohol content? So is it A, Bud Light, B, Amstel Light, or C, Miller High Life Light?
This is a really good question, actually.
Yeah.
This is the lowest ABV.
I've not a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Okay, I've got an answer.
Yeah, I got one.
We've all got an answer.
Okay, so it is indeed Amstel Light. So Joe,
Yes.
got it. So it is Amstel Light is 3.5, Miller High Life is 4.1, and Bud
I believe
Light
I've had Amstel Light, and it's not good.
Okay.
It's a real selling point for it.
Question 7. Now, this one I don't have multiple choice for.
Okay, so you need to know the answer.
But I'd like you...
Can I phone a friend?
No, you can't. But what I would like you to do is I'll allow you just to name the country that it's from.
Okay.
Which country has the oldest beer brewery in the world that has been continuously operating? I'll give you a bonus if you know the region.
I think we talked about this.
Did we not do it that long ago?
Can you tell us continent?
No. What do you mean continent? Why would it be a continent?
Oh no, to narrow it down.
No. Which continent is the brewery in?
Yeah.
It's going to be Europe.
Well,
yeah, it's Europe.
Well, it could have been
Europe.
North Africa.
No, beer came from Europe.
Yeah, but still.
Well, as we found at the but the oldest brewery is in Egypt, or was found in Egypt.
But it's not
No.
continuing.
Look at me, I'm Joe. I'm into my beer big time.
Anyway, I would like you to name a country, and then if you can give me the region in the country, then you get more.
Oh, is it what we've talked about?
Okay, Barber has got the bonus as well as the right answer. It's Germany, Bavaria.
I was going to do Germany and Bavaria.
Do I get half?
It's Germany.
Yeah, darling.
Yeah.
Germany.
You get a mark.
I
Barber
second
gets
guessed
2,
myself
so-
and put Belgium down.
It is the Weihan Stefan Brewery, based in Bavaria, Germany. This Benedictine monastery has been an official brewery since 1040.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So, yeah, darling.
Yeah, amazing. So, question 8,
Are you sure?
guys.
I almost think Drabwell could have got a second point here for German place.
No. So, which is the most sold beer in the world?
Oh, okay.
Is
it Budweiser from the United States? Is it A? That's A. Is it Guinness, which is B, from Ireland, or is it Snow from China?
Or late entry from Druitt.
Sorry, I was pressing enter and I meant click.
JD and Barbs are right again.
Oh.
So there you go.
Snow in China.
Snow in China, yes, indeed.
And I'll give you a bit of a fun fact here. Snow in China is pretty much only sold in China.
Yeah, I've heard this.
And it's the number one consumed beer in the world.
Crazy.
And it's only sold in China.
Yeah.
So, Joe, scores on the doors
Yeah.
are... So after 8 questions, we've got Joseph on 5.
Yeah.
Ricardo on 4. And Barbatron on 7.
Seven?
And it
How's he on 7?
So,
It should be 8 when we get the steward's inquiry as to that. Is that
I should have got an extra one as well.
faces. Both of you
And
should
Drabbit
face.
should be
Right,
down to 3 if I'm quite honest.
Just because you guys are bitter that I got it right. I'm going first because mine's really cool.
Can I, just before you start there, Drabbers?
Sorry, has Drabbit just pulled up a sock
No,
to the
I
camera?
know what he's pulled out. I just wanted to say, Joe, 2 can play that game, actually.
Oh, he's got another hat.
He's got a hat on.
Change hats.
Change hats! Look at this, proper Bavarian style.
That's pretty cool.
Actually,
I got time
Barber,
for
is that why you got the question right? Because you guessed Bavaria because your hat was
I
in front
have
of you.
something of a secret to tell you.
Goes off to audition for Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Unsuccessfully as well.
I picked this beer because it was wrapped like a present, as it's Christmas time. And it's wrapped up in this lovely brown paper bag. And I've gone for...
Is that how you wrap your presents?
That's how I wrap... Well, yeah.
You've got a
it's
Bacchus,
called
haven't you?
Bacchus.
Yeah.
Bacchus. Love a Bacchus.
Bacchus cherry beer.
Awesome.
Love a
I like
Bacchus.
I have had it before, but I had it ages ago.
That was it. I had it yonks ago, and it is. Once you would wrap it, it's just a plain black bottle, which I'm there for. Which I think is
I
pretty
love that.
cool.
I don't think I know of any other brands all the packaging is the outside wrap that you then remove.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'm
sweet.
100% there for it, and I'm going to try that. I remember buying this years ago when I first started drinking beer, because I was in Tesco. I was like, "Ooh, cherry beer! I'll give that a go." But I've not had it since then, and
Wait for it.
ooh, that's good. Doesn't taste like beer. It does not taste like beer.
I think I remember having a Bacchus back in the day, where exactly as you said, it didn't taste like beer at all. It tasted more like just a cherry pop of some description.
And it basically it's kind of like a sour WKD.
Oh, okay.
Is it quite high in alcohol content?
I can't remember.
He's ripped it.
Probably
I think
should
he
have
ripped it up like a big
ripped
present.
the thing so liberally. 5.8.
Okay, yeah. So it's it'll let you know it's there.
Bacchus. All right, that's me.
Right, my one. I've gone for a beer that looks a bit like a snow can. It's all white.
Snow can? Oh no!
Oh, okay.
See
Yeah.
that?
Has it been in
So
the
I'm
fridge? Is
actually-
it frosted?
Nice.
It's cold enough. Yeah, it's actually been out in the fridge. It's held its temperature quite well, actually. So I'm drinking the Whiplash Station to Station India Pale Ale. So this has Maris Otter, wheat malt, oat malt, Carapils, Simcoe, and Galaxy hops all in it. So it's a combination of many different hops in this thing, and it's made in Dublin, which I thought was quite fun. Whiplash Brewery. We'll have to do Whiplash in the future because I've heard good things about them. And from what I'm tasting from their IPA, it is delicious. It is very good. It's what you're expecting from an IPA. It's quite citrusy. The Simcoe comes through. You're getting those citrusy hops. You're getting the kind of the mouth watering going on. You're getting that feel. But yeah, all around that kind of maltiness that comes through with this wheat malt and these these oat malts is quite different. It's not too fruity. It's almost like you get the citrusy that you get from the Simcoe hops and what you'd expect from an IPA, but actually it kind of mellows it out with these kind of slightly unusual tastes with the oat malts as well. So yeah, I think it's the Whiplash Station to Station India Pale Ale is a winner on my front.
They do sound interesting. Particularly, I'm always quite interested to hear when there's like loads of different hops that are being used, because I know some breweries like to just stick to like 2 or 3. But there's sort of 5 or 6 maybe going on there.
5,
which
yeah.
I mean, I always think that has a maybe it's a sign of indecisiveness, but it also maybe sounds a little bit like they are quite, it's a sign of passion, isn't it? It's like, oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because that's how they figure it's going to make a really, really wonderful tasting beer. So I like that. I incidentally, while I'm jabbering on, I was right. After all, I have got the Père Noël, much the same as you, Joe.
I did want to say that, and one of the main one is a Maris Otter hop, which, if you don't know your hops, it is the Rolls Royce of hops. It's one of the most like legendary heritage barley variety that's used as a base for its traditional malt. So actually, it's one of the most expensive malts and kind of ingredients that you can put into a beer is a Maris Otter. And I was trying to think why I'd known about this before, and it's because Timothy Taylor's only make their beers using these Maris Otter hops, which is why their beers are on average that little bit more expensive.
I did buy the Père Noël as well. So the sort of Belgian Father Christmassy one, and it's that kind of it's a classic style Belgian, isn't it? You probably have a smaller quantity of this because it's that higher ABV. I'm getting a bit of spiciness just sitting in the background here as well. I think I'd say maybe. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something a little bit spicy going on, and that does make me feel sort of warm and festive, so that adds to it. But I'd say again, it's a beer for small quantities, bang full of flavour as you would expect, and it's a little bit of a break from, because a lot of what I've been drinking sort of this festive period have been those sort of stouts, porters, and the sort of traditional sort of ales with that, as I may have mentioned before, nutty fruitiness. I mean, there's a bit of that going on here as well, but it's that.
It's not as nutty. That's what I felt with it.
Yeah, exactly. But 2 thumbs up anyway.
So basically, I couldn't find a second Christmas beer in Australia, so I went a bit, left field, and I tried to make the most tenuous link possible. So
what more tenuous than it's got white on the can, so that makes it a snow can.
Let's see what you think. So in Australia, this time of year is mango season.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I found a Gypsy Hill.
Nice.
Now, is Gypsy Hill from the UK?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We did Gypsy Hill not that long ago, actually.
Okay, perfect. So I found a Gypsy Hill, and I was like, hell to the yes. And it was a mango splash.
Nice.
A triple fruited sour. 4.8% with an absolute crack. Look at the can. How cracking is the can, guys?
That looks fantastic.
It
sums up Australia so much.
That's a man bombing into the sea. Right?
A man bombing, and then mangoes splashing about him and stuff. So it's a completely wacky can.
He's going to get quite sticky as a result, I imagine.
Yes, and it says it has to be stored below 5 degrees Celsius.
Oh, wow.
It's a tropical triple fruited sour, a puckery tart base.
Wow, that just rolls off the tongue.
A lactobacillus culture. I don't know what that means.
Well, the culture is like the yeast. That's what they're referring to, the yeast.
Okay, cool. So lashings of mango and passion fruit for a tropical sunshine. Because
now, are you getting a tropical vibe from this? Obviously, the can is selling a lot right there.
Yeah. You ready for this, guys?
The can is selling a lot.
Whew! Oh my god, I've just smelt it and it's like pure mango. Smelt just pure mango.
It's not even in it, but you're making me want to lilt.
Oh my god.
How good is it?
That is so tart. That is incredible. That generally tastes of passion fruit and mango. Like I can't. That is incredible. That's like doesn't taste like beer at all. Like
wow. This is quite a You're pretty vocal here in the. This is that it is a taste sensation.
Oh
my god, that is so deadly. It's 4.8%. I've got to slow down. That is literally incredible.
Well, 4.8 is not too bad actually. So what is the base of that? So I know you said it's like a mango and passion fruit, but is it what kind of beer is it?
Is
it a pale ale? Is it a lager?
It just says it's a sour.
A sour. Right, okay.
Yeah, a triple fruited sour.
Oof.
So it says, lashings of mango and passion fruit, a sweet and sour can of tropical sunshine. Goes well with big splashes. Featuring, hang on, it says so this guy is part of the company. So this guy here that they've painted on the can is Johnny, the beer importer extraordinaire.
That's what Drabbers is hoping to get promoted to.
We discussed that. We're hoping the beer importer extraordinaire. Yeah, we're hoping to all be named after one of the Gypsy Hills beers in the future. So I'm interested that's the base of that beer is a sour, or the starting point of it was a bit of a sour. And they've obviously moved it a lot further away because all sours that I've had to date have got a very your kind of reaction of it's tart and it's sweet and it tastes like a mango. That has not ever been my experiences with a sour. Like they are very, Marmite in that phrase. Like you either love sours or you hate them. And I'm unfortunately in a bit more of the hate category with sours. I just never really got on with them, but they are massive in the States. Yes, Simmo.
One thing I would say is this is the only sour that I've enjoyed to this point.
Well, Simmo is sold on it then, clearly.
Oh, it's just a bomb. Okay, right, so we're now on a new section of the party, and we're on the kind of, what type of beer am I?
Okay, love it.
I'm going to describe a beer, and you have to guess, it's multiple choice because we love a bit of multiple choice in this world.
Yay!
And you have to guess what the beer is. So, England produced this craft beer around 1840 for export. It has a full flavour, and its alcohol content can range from 4.5 all the way to 7.2. Is it A, an Indian pale ale, B, an American pale ale, C, an amber ale, or D, a New England Indian pale ale? You are all correct.
Yeah.
Well done. It is indeed an Indian. Yes. So, number 2 of this round. Considered a perfect match for the Australian market, this pale ale was originally pioneered in America. It's punchy on the nose, but usually lighter in colour. Is it A, an Imperial Pale Ale, B, a Red Indian Pale Ale, C, a Pacific Pale Ale, or D, an Extra Pale Ale? It is an Extra Pale Ale, so no one gets the
Oh,
mark.
no, I thought it was a Pacific.
Yeah.
I was thinking nice for the Australian market, but...
Question 3. This brew is a punchier.
punchier.
Okay.
Yeah, beer made with dark roasted malts. Like the pale ale, there are a few different styles of this, from milky to sweet, Irish and export.
Okay.
Is it A, a black IPA, B, a porter, C, a Guinness, D, a stout?
Oh.
I think I've got it.
I can make a funny noise too.
Okay.
Are we just making
Ready.
funny noises?
So I'm ready to show my answers.
3, 2, 1, show me. Yes, boys, you're all right. It is indeed a stout. Well done.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Right. Okay. Next one up.
We ride together, we die together. These
Bad boys for life, right?
For
So, question
Beer boys for
4.
life.
This blackish brew began life in London in the early 1700s. It's brewed with brown malts.
Moats.
Malts.
You went a bit West Country for a minute, eh? It's brewed with black moats.
and is well hopped. It's named after people who carried things. Is it A?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, well, that's the description I've got. Is it A, a porter, B, a grifter, 3, a lager, 4, what am I going to numbers?
A grifter.
Yes. So is it A, a porter, B, a grifter, C, a lager, 4, a draft?
Oh, we're going.
I would love a grifter.
And yes,
beer.
you're all. That's a nice, easier one. That is a porter indeed.
Next one. I've got this. I'm on a roll, Simmo. Keep going. Keep them coming.
Okay, this is a national staple of Germany.
Done.
And can be found across Europe. It's got a decent strength, ranging from 4.4 to 5.2%, and is clear golden in colour. Is it a Bratwurst, which is A? Is it B, Dunkel, C, Milch, These are all types of beer, by the way. I found this out.
Yeah.
Or D, Kolsch.
Don't mean to disagree, but I'm pretty sure A is not a type of
A's
beer.
not a beer.
Well, you know.
Oh, is it?
It is a beer.
What? It's a
Bratwurst is a type of beer. To be and as you could imagine, to be paired with sausages.
Yeah.
You are all correct. It is in fact D, Kolsch. And at the moment, scores on the doors. We have Joe on 9, Drabwell on 8, and Barb's on 11. On 11, he's flying. He's flying. He's on 11.
Really, really let you down.
How is
Oh,
Travis
it's just
caught me
not
up?
close.
Because you suck at this, Joe.
Okay, so question the third round. So beer.
Question the third.
Yeah. Beer is the second most popular beverage in the world. What is the first? Is it A, tea, B, milk, C, water, D, soda?
That first option was a number, wasn't it?
What?
Never mind. You said 80, I was thinking 70, 60. Oh, God, I'll show myself out.
So it is in fact tea. So
Ah,
Barb's
yeah,
the only
baby.
one who got it right. Absolutely incredible.
What?
Okay, so
Tea is the most
for giving-
drunk beverage in the world.
Think about
don't
it.
think
Over
it is.
water.
Think about it. Think
It's
about
not.
What do you mean,
Tea's
think about
not
it?
the most.
no, the most
Think about it.
popular beverage in the world.
Water.
Is the word.
But water's a beverage.
Yeah.
Yes, but when you go and buy it,
Yeah,
when
you
you
go
go
buy a
to
lot of
buy
water.
it, who goes to actually buy bottled water? People don't like buying bottled.
Or
It's-
people who water their main taps aren't safe to
Yes,
drink.
yeah.
Okay. I got you.
It's really hard to measure how
So,
much people drink out
yeah,
of tap.
Barber won on a technicality. It was really about the sales data, not about actual practical sense. Fine. If that's how
Okay.
we're playing this quiz, fine. Whatever. Didn't even want those points anyway.
Question 2. What do you call a collector of beer cans?
Oh, yes.
Boring.
Sad.
So,
Oh, sorry.
Grabbers.
Travis.
is it A, a labophilist, B, a beer collectorphilist, or C, a gordologist? So labour spelled Labeor philist. Barber, you are correct. It is a labophilist.
Damn it.
The best thing about this is how wound up Joe is getting.
Okay, question 3 of this round. What is the science of brewing beer called? Is it A, Zemergy, B, Zymergy, C, Zoomology, or D, Zemology?
All different answers.
Ooh, first time that's happened.
Joe, I'm really upset. Barber's got it again! It's Zymergy. I can just tell that Joe's going to be so upset about that. I was like, I
No,
can see his face.
guys, it's fine. It's fine. Okay? It's fine.
Simmo, forgive me, I forgot to ask at the beginning. Do we get a certificate, prize?
You get
Is it-
something
is
called
it-
pride and bragging rights.
Oh, I've never had either of those before, so I look forward to that enormously.
Final question of the Christmas / interesting beer quiz of 2021. The top 5 nations that brew beer are USA, China, Germany, Japan, and what other country? Is it Brazil, England, New Zealand, Canada, or Mexico? I've given you loads.
Oh,
So is it
that's tough,
A,
actually.
Brazil, B, England, C, New Zealand, D, Canada, E, Mexico? Okay, so actually, boys, it's Brazil, A.
Oh,
I thought Brazil.
There you go.
he's not so good at tourism now, is he?
So just to let you know, Barb's put Mexico. What a rookie.
It's a good job he works on the Europe desk, isn't it?
Geographically speaking, I was closer than everyone else, so I'll let you make your own minds up on that one, folks. But if it was a tiebreaker, I would emerge victorious nonetheless.
So scores on the doors at the end is we have, for the wooden spoon, a round of applause for Dib Dab Drab.
Well done, Rich.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
trying,
Thank you very much.
Thanks for turning on. That's great.
Yeah, thanks for trying.
You tried.
In the silver, Drabwell, I'm not even going to call it bronze. I'm just going to call it wooden spoon. In the second place, we have Joseph. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I was robbed, though, to be fair. I was robbed. We was robbed, mate.
And absolutely flying away with like 4-point gap.
No, don't stop it. No,
maybe a 5.
Shut up, honestly.
We have Barbertron 5000.
Well done.
Congratulations, you are the winner.
That was an absolutely raucous round of applause, wasn't it?
I somehow think Barber loses with his new nickname.
Barbertron. Yeah.
I thought it was fine until the addition of 5,000. I'd have gone with Barbertron. And actually, don't worry, I've got myself a nice little celebration hat over here for you guys too.
Oh no. Is that an Aladdin hat?
It's 100%. That's brilliant. Well done.
It's Alibaba, isn't it, really?
On that note, thank you very much, everyone. Have a fantastic Christmas period. We'll be back next week for an episode before the new year. So we'll see you for one more episode before we hit 2022. Thanks very much, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, folks.
And that's all we have time for this week's episode of the I'll Try That podcast. And so from me, Joe, Rich,
Barber,
and Simmo.
Goodbye. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram,
Twitter,
I'll try that podcast.com.
and watch us on YouTube.
Goodbye now.